Hello, this is Peter from Sun Insurance Agency. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's video I'm going to do is about the common challenges the truck drivers are facing. So the truck drivers, most of them who are my customers, when we try to have a conversation, they are mostly talking about some of the challenges they face while they are doing the trucking. And I wanted to do this video so that I can, inform my viewers and many of you out there who are planning to leave their jobs and join the trucking industry. So before you decide to leave your job and join the trucking business, there are some of the things. If you are doing some research or if you're trying to prepare your business plan, these are some of the things you need to find solutions or think on how you are going to mitigate. Okay, so most of the common challenges truck drivers face and probably how to overcome them is, or we are going to talk about today. So the first one is the pressure they meet when they are doing deliveries. So if you are a carrier and you have bid a load from the broker and you are on that load, then you dispatch your driver, and if it is an expedited load, you need to go and deliver on a certain time because it's time sensitive. So if you are driving and you run late because of the weather, because of the traffic, there's a lot of pressure which is on you until you deliver. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is distractions while driving. Some of the drivers are distracted, maybe looking at their phones and listening to music, distraction from what they see outside, and it really affects the driving. The poor maintenance of the trucks. If your truck is not mechanically sound, if you have not been taking you don't have a regular schedule to take your truck to go and being checked by your mechanic, you might be having some problems, and which can result in a lot of breakdowns on the way. So that's one of the things you have to think if you are preparing your business plan for trucking business. You may want to find a way how you're going to deal with that. And in some places, big towns like New York, California, Florida, Chicago, you name it, the parking places are very hard to find. You go to a truck stop, you find it full. You go to Walmart, they don't want people to park there. You go to Home Depot, you are told to leave. If you don't leave, they're going to call the police on you. So there's really a problem of parking when you have a big truck. If your truck is a 26, 24, 26, there's a big problem of parking. And also there's a problem of being away from home. If you have family, you have been out for 2 weeks or 1 week, and your family members keep calling you, when are you going to come home? And let's say if you are in California and you live in New Jersey or New York, by the time you leave New York, you finish 2 weeks, you are now in California. By the time you come back, it's not easy to get back home. So those are some of the challenges with the truck drivers face. There's also, if you are the owner operator, there's a problem of driver shortage. I did a video last few days talking about why drivers don't stick to one company. They come and drive for a short time and leave. So that's one of the things which contributed to the shortage of drivers. And it's really very tough. You buy a new Unity and you are excited, you are going to the road, you hire a driver, the driver drives for a short time and they leave. And then your truck is back home and is parked there, you don't make any income. And the hours of service are also a challenge to the drivers who do electronic logs. This one comes as a problem when the drivers are being detained in the customer facilities. For example, if you go to pick up a load, you are expecting a load to be ready in about 30 minutes. They tell you to wait at the dock, and it takes up to 3 hours before the flight is ready. So by the time you are loaded and you start driving and then you have a problem, you don't have enough hours to deliver. So that's a very big challenge to drivers in terms of hours of service. And also health problems, among other problems, lack of sleep. If you have an expedited load, it's let's say 8 hours drive, 10 hours drive, and you're driving by yourself, you don't have a team, and it becomes a problem because you don't get enough sleep, you are very tired, and that one becomes a challenge. And also the weather. The weather itself is sometimes during the winter, it's very cold, and if you don't dress warm, or if you are from California, from Arizona, from Texas, and you end up with a load in New Jersey, in Minnesota, Wisconsin, very cold, so you are not used to cold weather, and it becomes challenging. Even driving itself, it becomes a challenge driving on the snow. The roads are very slippery, so many accidents and stuff like that. And also, there's a problem of affording insurance, the commercial insurance. If you are starting your new business as a new venture, insurance is going to be very expensive the first few years before you have experience, because these insurance companies, they think and they perceive you as a high risk when you have a new DOT number. So the only thing you can do is take advantage of, if there are any discounted, take advantage of those, and hire good drivers who do not have any violations, so that your insurance cannot be very expensive. And also start with one truck. If you jump in a new DOT and you're having you start with 2, 3, 4 trucks at one time, first year, the insurance is going to be very expensive and very challenging. And because you don't have a projection of income, and you haven't seen how much, how many challenges you're going to be having. So it's better to start with one Unity, and then you can take the baby steps before you jump in to expand your fleet. So those are some of the challenges I wanted to talk today. And if you are planning to go and open a new business, trucking business, you have to sit down and make tough decisions before you join this industry, instead of coming to regret. So it's very good to do very good homework and make due diligent decisions before you jump in. So if you like this video, please do subscribe share my video with the other people you might think might benefit. Turn the notification on, and every time I do this video, you are automatically notified. So you have a good evening, and I will see you in the next video.